Now that's what's happening.
Hello and welcome to the highlights of the opening day of the Cornhill Test match between England and Sri Lanka at Lord's. England fresh from a great squaring of the series against the West Indies. Sri Lanka playing the single Test match here at the home of cricket. Good conditions for the start of play, although they said there might be the chance of a shower later on. These are the teams nominated by the two captains at the toss. England have left out Derek Pringle from the nominated 12. Jack Russell comes back into the side. Michael Atherton is out from the Oval team. He's having a back operation. ALEC Stewart, we understand, will bat at number 3. Some new names in the Sri Lankan side. They're skippered by Aravinda de Silva, who is a most talented right-hand batsman, absolutely brilliant at times. Hashan Tilakaratne will be the wicket-keeper. And the outstanding bowler in the side, to my way of thinking, is Rumesh Ratnayaka, third from the bottom there. And I've seen him bowl very well indeed in different parts of the world. Well, the toss was won by England, a very good toss to win. Looks an absolute belter of a track, although there will probably be some life in it early on, as one should expect on the first morning of a test. The umpires, Harold Bird and John Hampshire, confirmation that England won the toss and are batting. We join it now in the 4th ball of the first over. It is Rumesh Ratnayaka who's bowling. He's bowling to Hugh Morris. 1 runner's on the board, and Graham Gooch has that.
Oh, that must be close.
Yes, and already Ratnayaka getting a little bit of swing there. And Hugh Morris deciding not to play there. Bouncing and just outside the off stump in any case.
To share the new ball, Champaka Rumanayaka. Again he goes past Gooch. There again, aiming leg side and getting some very streaky runs down to third man, and that'll be 4. That's Morris away. Beautifully timed, because there was no great hit through the ball there, but still worth 4.
Yes, a lovely on drive this by Hugh Morris, actually pitching about middle and off.
Again, that is so close. This ball darting all over the place this morning.
And that the in-swinger.
Rumanayaka. That's a great shot.
For no wicket so far. We've had Rumesh Ratnayaka and Champaka Rumanayaka. 5 overs, 1 maiden, no wicket for 12 for Ratnayaka. And the new bowler is Vijay Gunawardena. He's coming in from the nursery end. After the test matches against the West Indies, I'd have challenged anyone who said that Hugh Morris possessed a cover drive or an off drive. He didn't. It's a nice stroke. Very well placed and exquisitely timed.
Oh, beautifully bowled. That's a beautiful glide by Graham Gooch. That'll be 4 runs. And the 50 comes up for England. Well, it's a rare bad ball. It is short, beautifully tucked away by Graham Gooch.
That's a lovely shot. Genuine half volley, and that's the second straight drive that Hugh Morris has played. Very high-class stroke indeed. No danger of missing out on that. Beautifully hit. Well up, foot right to the pitch of the ball. You can't hit them any better than that.
Graham Gooch, marvellously phlegmatic, wonderfully professional, getting on with the business. He's out, brilliantly caught. Ramanayaka. Gooch levering that ball forward. Obviously not quite to the pitch, and some jubilation for the Sri Lankan supporters. Graham Gooch, caught and bowled by Ramanayaka for 38. Alec Stewart is the incoming batsman. Ramanayaka did well here. The ball really fired back at him. Of course, much quicker than it would have appeared in that slow motion rerun, but bowler did well to collect his balance, get his hands in the right place.
One of Stewart's strengths, and it can be his weakness, because occasionally one of those strokes goes airborne and he tends to hold out at cover, but that one was nicely timed. Again, so close. Umpire Hampshire's had 3 of those this morning. Well, 85 for 1. All the room he wanted. One of the better takes of the morning. Keep. Up.
England made a good start to the innings before lunch with just a touch of good fortune on their side. Now they've brought up the 100. This is Ramanayaka.
That's a good one. Again, it looks as if the ball swung a little bit into Morris, but he was on the inside of it and just clipped it sweetly through the covers. Oh, splendid stroke. A little bit of width, that's what encouraged Hugh Morris then.
Yes, there was no need for anybody to move on this occasion. Wide, hitting that ball on the up. It wasn't a half volley, but he hit it with the body leaning forward off the front foot. Give that a fearful crack.
Oh, that's out. Sad for Morris. After a glorious 4, suddenly trapped. John Hampshire, the umpire, no hesitation. And Ramanayaka has got the reward he probably has deserved. A good day's bowling. And enter Robin Smith. Very much one of the heroes of the summer. That's one for the attendant over the boundary line. Well, that's out. Beautifully bowled again and wonderfully caught behind the stumps by Timikaratne.
Ratnaker deserving this again. He got the ball to swing. Certainly Smith probably trying to leave the ball at the last second, but he did play. But I think he'd actually played before he tried to leave it. And definitely played at it and beat him with the outswing. Ramprakash now, the man coming in. He's made all those 20 scores against the West Indies. He has to prove himself as well that he can go on and get past those 20s.
He's here too, and is due. Number 6, restored to number 6 for this test match. This is Hathura Singha. Caught him, brilliantly caught. I think it was Mahanama at second slip. Ramprakash goes for naught, and England are in some sort of disarray out there now. My word, it went quickly. It was a very firm attacking stroke of the back foot attempted. Ian Botham. Yes, watch Mahanama at second slip. Nice height, but still well caught. Moved very smoothly to his left. It's in the air. He dropped him. Well. I think that was Vijay Gunawardene. Vijay Gunawardene down there. I'm sure Ray Lingworth will agree with that. There's a man under it.
Well, it was a difficult catch. He had to make a lot of ground and just got his hands to it. Stewart not middling it, getting a semi-top edge. You can see that again here. Not keeping the ball down. Never got in a good position, really, to play that shot. Had to make a lot of ground there, and, well, it'd been a good catch if he'd taken it at the finish.
Oh, that must be very close.
Well, it's all happening. Both of them having to play across the front pad. May give him the benefit of the doubt, or an inside edge, or just outside off stump, but very, very close.
And so Botham rides his luck, aiming somewhere very different from where that ball ended.
Yes, Ian Botham trying to hit the cover off this delivery. And how on earth it didn't hit the stumps, I don't know. That was very close indeed. Inside edge. And just past the edge of the off stump.
That'll be 4. Now, ironically enough for Stewart, it was really only the inclusion of Botham at the oval that brought him into the side instead of Jack Russell to keep wicket.
This is straightforward leg glance. And with long leg being very square, it's 4 runs as soon as it left of that. Orthodox stroke, the fielder in the wrong place. And that's a lovely shot.
One of the best orthodox shots played today. There's everything right about this. Footwork.
Absolutely perfectly executed. Look at that front foot and the swing of the bat straight through the line. Shot of the day without any question.
Well, that's a Botham special. Some of the crowd have waited a few years for that.
This was a beautiful full flow of the bat. vintage, both of them. Really a beautiful follow-through.
Comes to 150 now, with Botham on 13, Stewart on 39. Pretty good shot. Got 3 for that. Another one for the slide. I think that might show a touch of inexperience at Lord's. The ball always runs away there towards the cue stand, goes very fast over the last 15-20 yards. I don't think that young fielder realised it. All of a sudden it was getting away from him instead of slowing up.
Yes, it wasn't a full-blooded Botham shot, just leaning on the ball, timing it nicely. Wasn't really the best slide in the world either. I think he could really have put his foot on the ball, but well, 4 runs. I think that's all we can say about that.
Best shot of the day. Takes him to 22. Beautiful to watch.
Yes, and you said this was the perfect straight drive. Absolutely dead straight through the line of the ball with the bat. And again, no need to move. Perfectly timed.
He's out. Must be out. Hanemeyer has slipped. Could have been tennis. Might be Botham's remark as he goes out. Tried to smash it away. Hanemeyer was the catcher. And what looked like being a splendid innings is cut short.
Well, all credit to the bowler. He got the ball big, head high, wide of off stump. Never easy to pull the ball from there. Both of them went for the shot and top edged it.
160 for 5. Oh, this will be close. The push, hesitation, and Lewis was nowhere near on his way there once that hesitation came. Well, halfway down the pitch there as the fielder was gathering it in. You wouldn't have given a brass razoo for Chris Lewis's hopes, but he does run very, very fast.
Atura Singh, first ball after tea to Alec Stewart, and what a way to get off the mark. That after the interval, that really is a super shot.
Well, they always say the sign of a high-class batsman is someone that can hit the ball through wide mid-on, just like that.
Conditions have changed and a little chillier now. The sunshine we had for most of the morning and part of the afternoon is gone. Thicker cloud cover. There's been the odd rain interruption in other cricket matches around the country, and perhaps headed this way. That's the forecast, certainly, for the chance of light rain towards the end of the day. Majestic shot.
A tremendous pull shot by Lewis, short of a length. And although it moved up the hill, he was in the perfect position and just picked it up high over mid-wicket and over the boundary ropes.
And umpire Bird has to take into account the pace of each attack, and so he hasn't got quite the same problems today as he had earlier in the summer. And also to think of the element of physical danger to batsmen. Well, that is a comedy of errors, if you like. The bowler won't think it's funny. Either fielder on his own might have saved that, but that is Alec Stewart's 50, and as big a mix-up in footwork as you will ever see.
Lovely shot from Alec Stewart, and really the fielding was a comical performance, because he should have used his left foot there. He must be a one-footer.
Well, the first spin in the Test match, and that's the slow left arm spinner Don Anarasiri. Only played in 4 Test matches. This is his 5th. Coming on from the nursery end, which traditionally would help him with a slight slope, aiding his natural turn away from the right-handed bat. It's quite an attacking field, and if Chris Lewis cuts loose, then that man in the bat pad position will soon know about it. Well, in fact, first ball and a wicket. Super catch, and Lewis goes, and now England really have got a problem. 183 for 6, and the first ball of spin in the day.
And the first ball of spin in the day turned. So maybe he's bowled his seamers for too long. Let's have a look at this. Bowled from very wide of the crease, slanting in, and my goodness, that turned a lot. And Werrell picked up at slip by De Silva, but a lot of turn and a little bit of bounce. That was quite high up on the bat.
Excitement all the way around. It looks as though Russell got a nick onto that.
Nice stroke. That's beautifully played by Russell. It was no more than a little flick off its hip. Anarasiri just pitching a little short and a little towards leg stump.
There's quite a bit of spin here again from Anarasiri, but just a fraction short of a length, and Russell just whipping that away through mid-wicket.
Two lovely shots in this over, one by Russell off his hip, and now Stewart dancing down the pitch to Anarasiri.
Stewart used his feet beautifully here. Shazzies down the pitch, got right to the pitch. A beautiful clean hit then over mid-off. Not hitting across the ball, keeping going through the line of the ball.
Great stroke from Alec Stewart. 2 in the last 2 overs, one lofted straight over mid-off, and the other square driven. From the pavilion end, Vijay Gunawardena. Beautifully hit, lofted away over mid-wicket. Very quickly seized on that short delivery from Vijay Gunawardena. Stewart goes to 66.
Yes, that was short, bounced a nice height, about waist high, and Stewart was very quick onto that. Really middle that.
Anarasiri is the bowler. spinning the ball between bat and pad for Jack Russell. Runs to the total. They go down as byes through Tilakaratne. Anaraziri has spun the ball quite sharply, bowling from the nursery end.
Terrific bit of fielding there. Again short. Really no earthly point in bowling the ball down there, but help yourself, Alec Stewart.
Most of the fielders are on the offside. Why bowl a long hop down the leg side? And super shot there by Alec Stewart. Played really well today.
John Hampshire responding to the show of 4 lights on the light meter. I think it's time for all good Yorkshiremen to get together, Mrs. Hampshire and Bird.
They certainly do, and they seem to have this inbuilt knowledge of when it's going to rain, and quite often rain very heavily, and that's precisely what happened at Lord's. 5:10, the game finished with the players going off, and eventually the whole thing was called off at 6:25. 229 for 6, England in their first innings. I thought that was a terrific performance from Sri Lanka. England fought back, and Stewart has done wonderfully well to make 76 out of that total. 38 for Gooch and 42 for Morris. Once again gave them a good start. The bowling dominated, I thought, by Rumesh Ratnayaka. 16 overs, 2 maidens, 2 for 41. Rumanayaka, 24 overs, 5 maidens, 2 for 75. Very poor weather forecast, but this was the way.